FM 101.9. We are moved over here into the Music Hall. I'm Mary Lee Kelly, and some guests in the studio with me today. You might know Patti Smith from the late 70s hit single Because the Night, but many more layers to her. A singer, performer, painter, playwright, rock critic, songwriter, mom, published poet. Patti Smith with us in the Music Hall. Patti, the last time that you were on KSCA with us, you were, I think, at a payphone by the side of the road.
Oh yeah, where was I? Was I on the Dylan tour or something? I called you from somewhere.
Yeah, you did a few shows at the Coach House, I think, in Ventura
Oh, that
Theater.
time, yeah.
Yeah, so that was sort of a one-off. You just decided to get out and go do some shows.
You mean with Bob?
Both of those.
You mean with Tony Shanahan and I did those clubs. Yeah, we just stopped by and did a few clubs to sort of gave me a chance to be reminded what it was like to stand on a stage. So
how did it feel?
Well, it was fun. It was fun. The people made it fun.
Well, you're doing a few shows again here in LA. Let me run these down quickly. Tomorrow night's Wiltern Theater show sold out. Congratulations. 2 other shows just announced Monday and Tuesday nights at the Roxy. All 3 are billed as Patti Smith and Friends, and I see you've brought some of your friends with you today. Who's with us?
Oliver Ray and Tony Shanahan, and Lenny Kay will be playing with us at the shows, and J.D. Doherty, my drummer, and Tom Verlaine. And also my son Jackson will play on one song.
Oh, that's great. What does Jackson play?
Guitar.
Excellent. So it's a family affair, and it's old friends too.
Yes.
And so it's very comfortable.
Yes.
All right. Well, we want you to be comfortable here in the Music Hall. You do have your friends with you, and we're with Patti Smith, and we'd love for you to sing a song for us.
Thank you. This song is Oliver Ray's song. It's called "Walkin' Blind" off the Dead Man Walking soundtrack. Walk it down fallen. Angel, blessed. Sister, how fair is your love? You blind, walking blind.
We are in the music hall with Patti Smith. Oliver, you wrote that song. When you wrote it, were you thinking, did you have Patti in mind?
Yeah, actually, and the movie in mind. And Tom Verlaine plays on it on the album, so I had him in mind too.
Hmm. Now, Patti, had you seen the movie when it was time for you to record the vocals for this?
Yeah, we had Tim Robbins screened it for us, and I think pretty much I can speak for Oliver. It was gleaned really for Sean Penn's character, you know, really, thinking within the mind of Sean Penn's character.
So it really made a difference for you to see it before you just sang these words.
Yeah, it was directly inspired by the movie.
Mm-hmm. Is that different for you because you are a wordsmith and a writer to try and interpret somebody else's words, especially somebody else's words attached to somebody else's movie?
Well, it was actually it was really nice for me because Oliver is a poet as well. So, it's actually an honor to sing another poet's words. So, I do choose the things I sing carefully when it's by others, and so I think it was chosen well.
It does sound like Patti Smith. There is a story, Springsteen, of course, is involved in the Dead Man Walking album. There's a story that I've heard about Springsteen being in the same recording studio as Bowie when Bowie covered It's Hard to Be a Saint in the City, and that he was really surprised by the way that Bowie approached it. And can you tell me about your collaboration with Bruce Springsteen on Because the Night?
Well, it was really Bruce. Bruce wrote the music and part, I believe the part of the chorus line, and Jimmy Iovine was producing Easter at the time, and Jimmy and Bruce were friends, and I think Jimmy might have coerced Bruce into letting me hear the tape. And I really resisted it because at the time I really just wanted to do our own songs, and but I heard the tape and I knew I immediately connected with it, and just sort of wrote my lyrics over Bruce's mumbling. Bruce even was kind enough to write the song in my key, so maybe it's a New Jersey key, I don't know, but it worked pretty good. So.
Yeah, it's the kind of collaboration you wouldn't think would work, art school meets, the Jersey school of
Well, I'm
mumbling
from New Jersey, I'm from more South Jersey, the cooler area. But,
which exit would that be?
It's exit 3, right, on the New Jersey Turnpike.
Well, I know that you were thinking about doing that one. Do you think do you need to warm up a little more and do another song?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how the old voice is going. It's wasn't really designed acoustically, but we might give it a shot. This little song this is Tony Shanahan, a bass player, and Tony will be playing, is part of the group, and was the bass player on the new record. So.
And today Tony is playing acoustic 6-string for us.
Yes, and this song, "Dancing Barefoot," Ivan Krall and I wrote for Wave in around 1978. She is benediction, she is addicted to thee, she is the root connection, and she is connecting with thee. And here I go, and I don't know why. Well, I spin so ceaselessly. Could it be he's taken over me? I'm dancing barefoot, heading for a spin. Such strange music draws me in, makes me come on like some sublimation, she is the essence of thee, she is concentrating on thee, and concentrating on she. Well, here I go, and I don't know why. Well, I spin so ceaselessly. Could it be he's taken over me? I'm dancing barefoot, heading for a spin. There's some strange music draws me in, makes me come on like some
for the music hall with Patti Smith. That was
Yeah.
wonderful.
Thank you. The applause meter sounds like Coltrane live in Paris.
I think you just got our first standing ovation in the music hall. I just peeked over in the next room, everybody was standing. I think that it was right after that album, wasn't it, that you took some time off from
Yeah.
recording and performing?
Yes, I did.
And you didn't come back till '88 with the Dream of Life album, and now you're back again. Well, are you touring, or are you just sort of doing some dates?
Well, I'm just doing dates occasionally when I have time slots when Jackson and Jesse are out of school, and we have little slots, and then we come we target certain areas and say hello. I'm mostly just going to be going to places that were supportive to us through the years in our absence. So I'm not really touring America or nothing. I'm just going to the cities that were good to us, and
A lot of
it's
East
my
Coast.
way of East Coast, and mostly East Coast, West Coast, and a few towns like Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
And so really just really going back to the people that were good to us.
Now, you have the song on the Dead Man Walking soundtrack. Is there an album? Is there, and if there is, how did you get from taking a lot of time off to somehow getting back into this again?
Well, Fred and I had planned to record in the summer, so because we had, both for artistic reasons and also for practical reasons, being parents, it was time to, make a living. So, even in Fred's passing, I continued with our game plan. So, did record this summer with the same people that will be playing at the Wiltern and the Roxy.
Mm-hmm. Was that tough for you to follow through on? Did you feel more of a need to follow that plan than a real desire to go back out there? Because it can be hard.
Well, it was, had its difficult moments, but the camaraderie with my friends was great, and I didn't follow the exact game plan. The thrust of the album has shifted. It's more, I'd say, the record is more closer homage to Fred instead of Fred's work. So he's in there.
Mm-hmm. We're in the music hall with Patti Smith. There's a song that you've been performing I haven't heard, but I assume that it is about Kurt Cobain. Is it called About a Boy?
About a Boy. It was inspired by him. I mean, there's others in it. There's actually a verse for my brother in it and a verse for Fred in it, but it was inspired by my thoughts about him.
I was thinking how artists have a special gift. Sometimes it's hard to put into words in real life to talk about, difficult subjects like death or passing. Is it any easier to put it down in words and create something out of that?
About what? I don't get your question.
Sadness and death and passing. It's hard to sit here and go blah, blah, blah. But
I think anyone would tell you that the hardest thing to do is to write a good joke. That's what I've often heard people say, that's one of the hardest things you can do. So I don't know if that answers your question, but it might in a roundabout way.
Exactly. Patti Smith in the music hall with us. You all ready for another song?
Yep.
Because we are.
All right, we'll give it a shot.
All right.
We'll see how it turns out. So I guess this is a little tune I wrote with another with that fella from New Jersey. Take me now, baby, here as I am. Pull me close, try and understand. Desire is hunger, is the fire I breathe. Love is a banquet on which we feed. Come on now, try and understand the way I feel. I'm alone. Love is a ring, the telephone. Love is an angel disguised as lust, here in our bed until the morning comes. Come on now, try and understand the way I feel when I'm in your hands. Take my hand as the sun descends. They can't hurt you now, can't hurt you now, can't hurt you now. Because the night belongs to lovers, because the night belongs to love, because the night belongs to lovers, because the night belongs to love. And though we're filled with doubt, the vicious circle turns and burns without you. Oh, I cannot live. Forgive the yearning, burning. I believe it's time to feel, reveal, and touch me now, touch me now, touch me now. Because the night belongs to lovers, because the night belongs to love, and because the night belongs to lovers, because the night belongs to love, because we believe in the night we're lovers, because we believe in the night we trust, because the night belongs to lovers, because the night belongs to love. Thank you. I would like
Hey.
to thank Patrick, the engineer, who made it possible for me to be able to sing that
Definitely.
song.
A hand
Thank you,
for
Patrick.
Pat. I think you surprised a lot of people. Was it Lollapalooza last year that you sort of snuck onto the second stage and did some
Yeah, it was
spoken
fun.
word?
Well, no, we did a little. We had a little band. It was Lenny, Tony, and Jay and I, right? It was the four of us, and it was really funny because we were all totally wiped out from recording. It was really hot. Tony had the flu, and we were really quite a sorry bunch. But there was about 300 or 400 kids there, and we had a really good time. Really great. It was actually, I think, the first time I was, played with a rock band back on a stage since 1979, like that. So it was really fun.
Well, it sounds like this touring thing is going pretty well. You're having a lot of good experiences, and we should try to get you a full-blown tour.
Well, I can't do that. I really can't do that. I am, my priorities are with Jack and Jesse, and touring is not a good life for young people, for children. And I'm not really interested in touring anymore anyway. I'm just interested in stopping by certain towns and saying hello and having a mutual experience with the people, and that's all.
If
And
only we could squish the East and West Coast together and get everybody to see your shows, that would be great.
Well, I hope people, we're going to be at the Roxy for 2 days, and I hope people come. I don't know when we'll be back, and it's an opportunity for everybody to see, everybody, and hear Tom Verlaine play. He's playing really great, although he won't stand up. He's sitting these days. He's got a mythical bum leg, and he sits in a chair, but he's playing great, and I hope everybody will come out and say hello.
Now, right now here in the music hall, just because of the way we're set up, you guys are all seated. Is this going to be, other than Tom, a stand-up rock and roll show?
Oh, yeah. Well, it'll be various, because we do, we're our own opening act, so we do, some poetry and some acoustic stuff, and we do it all. We do it all.
All right. If you have time, we'd love to get another song out of you.
I don't know. Don't really got one. I don't. We got to go because we got to go buy our drummer a birthday present. It's Jay Doherty's birthday. Happy birthday, Jay.
Happy birthday, Jay.
There's a song.
So,
Patti Smith has been kind enough to spend some time with us in the music hall this afternoon. And as she mentioned, there are some shows coming up. You can't go to the Wiltern tomorrow night because it's sold out, but 2 shows at the Roxy Monday night and Tuesday night. Patti Smith and Friends, thank you so much for spending time with us.